So we've got a Samsung TV here to play with. This is a UE32 5500. It's a 32-inch smart model, and when it's working, it's a very nice TV. It's still got all the apps. It's got to be 9 or 10 years old now, but it's still got all the apps. But there's one thing that it hasn't got. I'll just switch it on, and it should be coming on. Yes. Bing, 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 bing. It's got a very poorly screen. As you can see, it looks like my beer belly. Look at that. It's not very happy at all. Now, the customer that owned this thought putting a new mainboard in would fix it. And they've put a mainboard in, but they haven't put the correct mainboard in. They've put a mainboard in from a non-smart model, but I don't suppose they want it to be smart, which is a bit weird. Oh no, he did say he wanted it to be smart, but of course he's not tested it since, because when he switched it back on. So I'm going to have to try and get the original main board for him, and we're going to put a new screen in this. Well, a second-hand screen, because I've got several of these ones, because I use these for my little monitors from time to time. So we're going to disassemble this one. The other thing I've noticed with this, and it's probably not coming up on screen, but round about here, oh yes, it is coming up on screen, there is a shadow. And that is a shadow where, oh hang on a minute, the cat's knocking on the door and I've got to let her in because it's raining. Come on. Come on. Oh no, not you. Not you. It's the wrong cat. I can't let that one in. So it looks like a lens has fallen off, or it's partly fallen off, but we're taking the screen out anyway, so we might as well have a look at that and glue that lens back on properly and then put the new screen in. So that's the plan for tonight. Right. So back off Boogaloo, and we'll take this main board out. As we speak, the customer is hot-footing it. I want to say hot-footing it, he only lives around the corner. Oops. Stay still, my beating heart. Sorry, let me just adjust this camera before it falls over. Right, take that out, and then we'll put the smart board in, or the smart version in. But let's get to that little LED problem. Okay, I can't see the fallen off LEDs. Well, I can plug it back in even with the main board off and they'll still light up, won't they? So let's see which one was causing the issue. Oh, it's right in front of you. It's that one. turn them off. Put my glasses on so I line it up correctly. I don't know if you can see. Yeah, you can see. You can see what I'm doing, even if I can't see what I'm doing. And that's it. Turn it back on. It'll help it dry it out a bit quicker. Just make sure that I've got it on as good as I possibly can. And I have. And I now don't think there's going to be any, no. Difficult for you to see, I know, but there was a shadow about here and there isn't now. So that's fine, that's that done. Now, new screen needs a clean. I love cleaning it with this stuff. Have I ever showed you this stuff? It really, oh sorry, we're on that camera. Shouldn't promote it, but it's expensive, but my goodness, it smells lovely. I've probably bored you with this tale before, but I call it the smell of success. Because you only clean a screen once you know you've repaired something good. Anyway, the main board has arrived, so let's put it in. Cover back on. Now, if you're changing boards over, if you're putting a smart board in, and a smart board will work, but you will need to change this from a 1412 to a 1420. So that's a 20 pin plug. But the customer had it connected to his old board anyway. So I didn't have to go and fetch that. Speakers in. Not really. Got the camera set up very well. It's late on a Sunday, so I'm rushing, and I shouldn't really be rushing because Right, 20 pin in, main board in, screen clean, screen connected. And yes, let's put the back on it and set it all up. See if it works. Just double check. Speakers are plugged in, everything else is plugged in. Got to plug in the IR sensor to the main board. So the difference is now when we switch it on, we should see a smart logo rather than the Samsung logo. If this screen I've put in is okay. Should be, but you never know, do you? You'll never know. And I must remember the little Samsung clip logo which has fallen out after I do the test. Anyway, switch on. Good screen, bad screen, lines. Samsung Smart, yeah, Smart TV logo. Where's my Samsung remote control? All the remote controls in the world. I've never seen that sign before. Have you seen that sign? Your TV does not exist. Sorry, you can't see that. Can you see that? I'll just bring the TV forward. Oh, it's changed. I hope you saw that. I'm going to switch on and off again. Right. It said your TV does not exist. I've never seen that sign before. I think it's trying to tell me that no channels have been tuned in. I think he only uses this as for the smart things. I don't think he's tuned it in. Yes. So it should say your TV channels do not exist, but what it says is your TV does not exist. It's just such a stupid. Your TV does not exist. Would you like to remove it? Oh dear. Do you know what I'm going to do? Because I've never seen that sign before, and that's amused me. Let's reset the TV. We reset the TV by doing, I haven't done this for ages. Info, menu, mute. Oh, and then power off. Sorry, so power on it's supposed to be, so let's do it again. So it's on the remote control, it's info, menu, mute, and then switch the TV on. And then it should come on in service mode. It still says your TV does not exist. Okay. Let's try that again. Info, menu, mute, power on. Okay, I can't get it to go into service mode. Info, menu, mute. Oh, that's channel list. Was I pressing channel list because I'm an idiot? Info, menu, mute, power on. Yes, that's better. You can tell. You can tell when it's going to happen. When it doesn't detect any problems, it's now got the correct board in, which is a 5500 rather than a 5000. So I'm going to factory reset it. I don't know if that's going to make any difference whatsoever. Well, sometimes you have to do these things. Right, where's my pink wire, as I call it? My pink wire is my Ethernet cable, which I must admit I haven't seen for quite some time, and I've been doing some tidying up. Where is my pink? Oh, it's here. It's all folded. It's all folded up and looking beautiful. That's what happens when you tidy up in a workshop. You can't find anything. Watch your eyes. Bright lights coming on. It may want to update the software. Oh, I better switch that light off if we're switching it on again. So, this will be a factory fresh, as you can tell. Because when it's a factory fresh, you get the 5 icons at the front. Once you've tuned it in, you get the 3 icons at the front. Somebody will know why. I've never been too sure about that. Ooh. Oh, we get the video, of course. Well, next, don't want to. Next, don't want to do this. Doesn't it give you an option to skip? I think it does after you scan. Stop. Auto tune. Do you want to stop? Yes. Next. I agree. Sorry, let me turn that volume down. It's a bit loud. It's making me scan again, so I'm going to stop. Yes. Go to next. Next. Well, we'll update now if there's something to update. I'll be surprised if there's an update for the TV, though. I mean, this is about 9 years old. I would have thought it would have had its... Yes, we've got the most up-to-date. At least it recognises it's a TV now, whereas before it didn't exist. Okay, there's the apps. Where's the apps? There's the apps. It'll start updating these, but it may give us YouTube just to play around with, just to test. Anything that I can search for? As soon as you put 4, should give us a 4K video. Mind you, it's not a 4K set, but we'll put it through its paces. Ultra HDR, 40 frames a second, not on this screen, mate, but let's see how you handle it. Ooh, it's not handling it. Got sound, but no picture. You're getting a few flickery lines, but I'm getting a wonderful picture. Obviously not 4K, but it's a wonderful picture. So the TV is reset, the customer can do what he likes with it. We've stuck a new screen in, and we've made a bit of money on a Sunday. Is there anything else I need to do? Oh, there's some brackets that have to go on the back, which I will do in just a second. So just a quickie for us tonight. Thanks for watching. We'll try and do some more in the week. I started recording something quite exciting today, a 55-inch TV. We were putting new backlights in, but when we tested the TV, it had a cracked, and it wasn't a cracked screen, but it was the perspex behind. It was the plastic glass bit behind, underneath the diffuser, because it was an edge-lit one. So it's got a big sheet of glass, and that had cracked under the heat of the under the faulty backlights. And we think we found a new prism sheet and a new glass. So if that does happen in the week, I will film us putting that back together because it's a lovely TV. But anyway, thanks for watching. See you in the next time, which is going to be probably 2 or 3 days with a bit of luck. I'm trying to get a few more done now. I've got a bit more time on my hands.